3, 2, 1.
According to Algonquian folklore, how does one transform into a Wendigo? The answer is B. Participating in cannibalism. Who was the monarch of England before Elizabeth Roman II? The answer is C. George VI. When was the United Nations founded? The answer is A. 1945. What Batavian led the ill-fated uprising against the Romans AD 69-70? The answer is D. Claudius Civilis. What year did the Holocaust begin? The answer is B. 1933. In 1956, Bet Nesmith Graham invented Mistake-Out, which later became known by what name? The answer is B. Liquid paper. Since the end of the Pleistocene, humans have increasingly been responsible for the extinction of animal species. If allowed to continue, what are the likely consequences of these extinctions? The answer is D. All of the above. What was the nationality of Marco Polo? The answer is C. Italian. What kind of country did Cuba become under Fidel Castro? The answer is B. Socialist state. Who was the first Prime Minister of Israel? The answer is A. David Ben-Gurion. Who started the movement of Protestant Reformation in Europe? The answer is B. Martin Luther. Who had arranged the marriage of the Japanese samurai by tradition? The answer is C. Someone with the same or higher rank. On which continent was the historical country of Rhodesia? The answer is A. Africa. The term Summer of Love, associated with the hippie counterculture movement, refers to the summer of what year? The answer is B. 1967. In which country was Adolf Hitler born? The answer is C. Austria. How did General Santa Anna escape during the battle with Sam Houston only to be caught the next day? The answer is B. He was dressed as a peasant. Who built the Taj Mahal? The answer is D. Shah Jahan. What was the name given to the French government which collaborated with the Nazis? The answer is D. Vichy. Which dating technique is based on the patterns of tree ring growth? The answer is B. Dendrochronology. What happened to the Apollo I spacecraft on 27 January 1967? The answer is A. It caught fire on its launch pad. In which century did the 30 Years' War take place? The answer is A. 17th century. What type of government did the Holy Roman Empire have? The answer is C. Elective monarchy. The hippogriff, not to be confused with a griffin, is a magical creature with the front half of an eagle and the back half of what? The answer is D. A horse. What was the most famous relocation by the Cherokee Native Americans known as? The answer is A. The Trail of Tears. Who developed the deadly V-2 combat rocket during World War II and where was it built? The answer is D. Werner von Braun, Nordhausen. Which side was defeated in the American Civil War 1861–1865? The answer is B. Confederate States, Southern States. What is the name given to the period of European history between the Middle Ages and modernity? The answer is A. Renaissance. What was the sister ship of the Olympic? The answer is A. The Titanic. Before its transatlantic voyage, the Mayflower was a merchant ship traveling between England and other European countries. What was its primary cargo? The answer is D. Wine. When did the American Civil War break out? The answer is A. 1861. What state succeeded the Austrian Empire in 1867? The answer is B. Austria-Hungary. Which of the following was referred to as the Gift of the Nile? The answer is A. Egypt. What does Australia have in common with the rest of the world during the Holocene epoch? The answer is C. A growth in cultural diversity. Hitler, like several conquerors before him, faced the daunting task of crossing the English Channel and invading Britain. Which of the following was the only conqueror to successfully do this? The answer is B. William I of Normandy. Excavation of Yanshao sites in China indicates which domesticated crops? The answer is D. Millet, cabbage, and rice. The legends of King Arthur and the Round Table are some of the most famous tales about knights. Who was the head of the table? The answer is C. Nobody. On what day in July did the Space Shuttle Discovery touch down on Earth after a 13-day trip to the International Space Station? The answer is B. July 17, 2006. Which fighters began a bout by saying, "Hail Emperor, those about to die salute you"? The answer is A. Gladiators. Which one of these countries was not one of the Allies during WW Roman II? The answer is B. Italy. What Merovingian became king in the 5th century AD? The answer is B. Clovis. What Chinese warrior and strategist wrote The Art of War? The answer is A. Sun Tzu. What term refers to the competition between Britain, France, and Germany over African territory between the 1880s and the beginning of World War I in 1914? The answer is C. The Scramble for Africa. Which famous person holds a patent for a cardiac pulse monitor? The answer is A. Zeppo Marx. How many Union soldiers were killed during the bombardment of Fort Sumter in Charleston Harbor? The answer is C. None. Who could ask for anything more? The answer is C. It's the question asked in I Got Rhythm / In 1945, Churchill, Stalin, and Roosevelt made arrangements for post-war Europe. Where did the conference take place? The answer is A. Yalta. Before arriving at Gallipoli, the Anzacs trained in what country? The answer is A. Egypt. Which of these was invented by U.S. Assistant Commissioner Kathy Adams? The answer is A. The expression Y2K. In which year was a mammal first cloned? The answer is D. 1996. Who was the leader of Nazi Germany?